Hey yo, what's good? Taurus, just Tarot here coming to you with messages. I don't know, whenever I want to reveal, say shit or whatever, I get this feeling that I want to cough. I don't know, that's been like lately, because any other time that I don't want to relay a message, I have no problem speaking. I have no, like, none of those issues. But as soon as I want to, like, talk and relay messages and really get shit across, my voice want to act like it's hesitant or that I need to, like, speak up or get something out. So I don't know what that's about. It's like this Palo Santo up, because I didn't do it for Aries, but it's all good. I think the messages came out perfectly. This is not going to resonate with all Tauruses, so just bear with me with that. If it's not your message, then it is what it is. It's okay. But this can definitely be something to do with somebody around you. Just, this is energy, so there's that. So it's not going to resonate with all Tauruses, but this is energy. So I don't know what Taurus is all at in your chart, and that's what makes it kind of interesting. But I don't know what Taurus is at in your chart, so apologies if it's, not making any sense and whatnot. It could be because it has nothing to do with your love life. It may have something to do with a whole bunch of other shit I wouldn't know, and I'm not trying to be funny or make it, take love out of it. But this is a general ass message, and it's not personal. So plug it wherever, if it makes sense. If it does resonate, plug it where it's supposed to resonate towards. If that's work, then it's work. If it's coworkers, it's coworkers. If it's your love life, and there you go. I don't know. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm about to say Capricorn, but Taurus, you can have Capricorn in your chart dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so let's see. You may have, I don't know. I was about to say something, but oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Taurus. Cubans are, well, I keep getting that Cuban zirconian. So fake. Okay. So somebody's not being real with you, or you just feel like it's all a fakeness or something like that, or somebody's faking some tears or faking sad or depression or something. I don't know if that's literally what it is. But you may feel like this or something. Or this could be fake jewelry, or somebody's not something about a diamond. I know Leo was getting something about, like, what was it with the diamond? Oh yeah, it was like Born to Shine. They kept getting that. Well, they didn't keep getting it. They got it twice. So Born to Shine, it was another deck, of course. But it was a diamond on it, so something to do with Born to Shine. I'm not saying you may have Leo in your chart, I don't know, but you could be dealing with the Leo, but something to do with something being fake, or somebody's actually, like, dull, or I don't know, or something about like some dullness, or something that's not as shiny, or something that's not as real as you thought, or I don't know, you or someone else. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's up with the Taurus. Yeah. Whew, 10 of coins. Ooh, that makes a lot of sense at this point. So this could be a family situation. This could be a marriage too, or some type of get together, family reunion. I don't know. It's like I'm seeing a bunch of people take a picture, and there's like not every, like, something's real fake, or something's not, like, the, like, shit's all supposed to be perfect and shiny. I don't know. Something's not what it's cracked up to be, or this family is, or this home, or I don't know, or this money, or this stability, or something somebody might not really have. This 10 of coins or something like that. I don't know. Maybe something's all fake. It could be like somebody lives a certain lifestyle. This could be about materialism or something like that. So this could be something to do, I don't know, maybe somebody got Virgo in the second house. Not saying that has anything to do with somebody being fake, but it's something to do with materialism. Yeah, somebody could be chasing money or something like that. Or chasing coins, or chasing chump change, or chasing, I don't know. That's Might not be entirely for people, but something to do with materialism. This can also be like something to do with people getting a lot of gifts, or somebody's giving, giving a lot of gifts out. I have no clue. But why am I getting the fake with it? I don't know, unless something's not real. But I don't know if it was supposed to be real in the first place. You know how people like pack something enough, like gifts or something like that, or but they, they ship them off, or they make them up pretty, but it doesn't mean it was just like real shit in it, like real jewelry. It might be something fake, or something's turning your wrist colors. I don't know, whatever. So, are you returning something? Or you don't want to give, I don't know. Either you don't want to give something to someone, or you're returning something, or, oh, okay, the Knight of Swords. You may be telling someone that something is like, you don't want to give something up, possibly. Queen of Cups. I don't know if this is you. This is Cancer, possibly. Don't have to be. But it's something to do with you not wanting to give up something, or maybe somebody's holding on to all their money, like they're being stingy or greedy or something like that. They're not giving anything. Or somebody's being really like, that's weird. Is somebody not telling you something that's important? Or somebody's just like really emotionally attached to their money or their family. It's like somebody doesn't want to tell, they were holding on to something though so tightly, for either the love of money, or because they really care about this family, or I don't know what's going on entirely. We'll see what's up, because it may be more than just that, of course. I don't know if somebody's hanging on to something, like, big time, or somebody, like, not wanting to give money, or not wanting to, like, share the knowledge or the wealth or something like that. This could have been in the past. I don't know if you broke up with someone, or somebody broke up with you because they were being greedy or stingy with their time, their money, their energy, their everything. Or I don't know, maybe somebody wasn't like wanting to put in, or they just was doing something on, I don't want to say on purpose, because I don't see the Five of Swords here right now. It could have been because somebody, like, they gave more to their family than to you, or I don't know, but it's like they were being greedy with you, but they were giving a lot more to fam. Or you could have broke up with somebody or separated from someone, because if you did separate, it could be because somebody didn't want to split up money. They didn't want to give somebody, they didn't want to hand out money or do something with somebody. If not that, you could have, I don't know if you broke up with someone, or somebody broke up with you because somebody was being either stingy or greedy with their money. They had it all. They had all this, but they didn't want to give you anything, or you didn't want to give them anything. Or this could have something to do with the past, or this could have been a past life event where it's like, I'm not going to say it's happening again, but I will say that somebody could have definitely been kind of like voluntarily, like, keeping something from you, keeping something hidden, or not want to give you something, not want to like give you money, like they were saving it all for themselves, or I don't know what this is. Ace of Swords. Somebody might not really want to tell you the truth about this money or this family. It's somebody that was holding the fuck back from either a family, or holding back from saying something to a family, or giving something to family, or whatever this is. If it wasn't family, it was like somebody had all this money, they had all this, but they didn't want to give it. It's like somebody was greedy, but also materialistic. Somebody thought about it, or somebody was hanging around for money or something like that. Two of coins, King of Cups. Okay, well, it's a pair here, so maybe somebody's love language is something to do with love language too. We also have Libra here, Scorpio, Pisces. Something to do with North Carolina or something like that. Yeah, for the love of money is what I keep getting. I got that Fantasia song. I don't know why. What is that? I feel like it's something on this card, but it's not doing anything. My nose is itching. Yeah, chasing money or chasing after something. I don't know if somebody was wanting somebody to like spend money on them, or buy them something, or be a little bit more, or it's something to do with a child. I don't know if somebody was like being greedy or stingy, or wouldn't give money to a child, or wouldn't like spend money on the child but spending it all. I don't know what the hell. Or I don't know, maybe you found out that somebody wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing with this money. Like maybe it was for a child, or I don't know. So this is not everybody's story, and it's a lot of different things here. I do see a separation though. So somebody definitely had what it takes to like make something happen, and I don't know why they didn't. They decided just to walk away instead. Or somebody just like, yeah, this life is not. Somebody also could just be like, this lifestyle is not my thing. I'm not all about the material. I'm not all about just the money and being greedy and stingy and shit. Not really like. It's something to do with being like material. Something about materialistic, or somebody was like just materialistic, or they only cared about maybe money or something like that, or but they wasn't really giving it. They wasn't really like treating you right, or they had it too, but they weren't even. They was maybe willing to only give you a page of coins, which is like, like somebody had the potential of giving you something more than what they were, and they weren't, and you waited too. It's gonna be like conversation, something to do with money, or something to do with like, you know, being a family, going half in on something, being like cordial or something like that. And maybe you were like, I mean, you cared though, you loved this person, you cared, or whoever, or vice versa, but it's like somebody didn't really want to. It's like, yeah, that's all cool and all, but somebody is just, it didn't. I'm just getting it was a love language thing. I don't know if this is actual love, family, whatever, but it's something to do with love languages. Somebody is more, they like to give gifts, or they like to wine, dine, and X, Y, and Z, whatever. And you got another person who is more so, could be touchy-feely, or maybe they go by words of affirmation, like they tell you this, they tell you that, or vice versa. And maybe you like to be, maybe you're more of a giver, like you like to take people out, wine and dine them, spend money on them, or whatever the case may be. But somebody might have wasn't doing this for you. Maybe you like to be wined and dined and taken out, or whatever the case may be, like I keep saying. But somebody wasn't willing to do that, but they had the potential to do those things, and you waited a long time for somebody to either be real with you, or just tell you like what it is that they wanted, or what something was going to be. And maybe you hung around, you waited, and it just wasn't doing anything, so you decided to separate. Maybe somebody's more on the materialistic part, or they just care about their money, and when it comes down to it, or vice versa, and when it comes down to it, they don't really. And this could have been something that was a repetitive thing. This person might always do this type of thing. Maybe with other people, they treated other people the same type of way, where it was all about, you know, maybe they treated you as if, maybe they treated you a certain way, like they have other people, but you're not other people. Unless you are somebody that somebody is already dealing with. If somebody was treating you as if you were like just like anybody else, and they weren't really giving you a chance to, or they wasn't giving you a chance, or you wasn't really giving them a chance, or something like that, to actually show you like what they were about. Or maybe you gave somebody chances to prove that, you know, or show their true nature, or love, or something like that, and they just wasn't doing it. They just wouldn't do it, but they had the potential to do it. They had everything. They had all of it. And you possibly waited, King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. And I don't know, it's something to do with love language for some of you guys. But that could have caused the breakup, or the separation, or whatever this is. And for things to be divided because somebody is being stingy, or greedy, or selfish, or something like that. Or just holding on for dear life to whatever this is. Either this is affection, love, money, attention, just anything. Conversation, all that. So let's pretty much get you up out of here. Somebody was wanting love. Somebody just wanted somebody to share, you know, to love on them, or to be more loving and open, and you know, to tell them what they want, or you know, or something. And maybe somebody just wasn't doing that. I don't know if somebody needed you to tell them what it is you wanted from them, or vice versa, for them to feel like they are obligated, or that they should put into a situation. I don't know, or they should actually like give, or whatever the case may be, or someone. High Priestess. So we have Pisces, don't have to be. Could be a Capricorn. Yeah, somebody wanted to hear somebody say either I love you or I care, or they just wanted to hear something and they didn't hear it. So they just did either that's the reason why they just didn't do it, or I don't know. Got Sag here, got Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Cap, Cancer. Any water sign don't have to be. And that's pretty much it. Alright. You can have any of this in your chart too. You know, more than 2 people can have all this in, all this in their chart. So, or however many people. And this could also be like if you was like helping out family and all, like you wanted to hear a thank you or appreciate it or something, and maybe they didn't, so you just separated yourself from family because you noticed that they were just mostly about the material, or they just whatever they can get out of you, or vice versa, or maybe you just wanted to hear a thank you, or you wanted somebody to show love or to tell them. I don't know, there's a lot of different things, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. And maybe you just wasn't feeling appreciated, or it could be 2 people who wasn't feeling appreciated, but it could definitely be a barrier, like some type of love barrier or love language barrier or something like that. And I don't know if that was ever talked about or anything, or if this is a family situation, like generational. This could be where, that's just something that, you never gotten taught in your childhood or while you was getting raised by whomever, or vice versa. And so it's something that you're not really privy to, or, possibly. All right, let's get you up out of here. Let's say Gemini, Taurus. You can have it in your chart, of course, be a cusper, but yep. Reading between the damn lines. It's like maybe you couldn't read between the lines with this Ace of Swords, or somebody else. Maybe somebody couldn't read somebody's mind. They couldn't read in between the lines. Maybe somebody felt like they wasn't being clear, or maybe somebody felt like you weren't being clear, or whatever the case may be. I wanted to take that. What is that? It fell, and I kind of want to take it anyways. We got Venusians. That's you. That's Venus all day. So romance, soulmates, empathy. I'm gonna put this to the side because I feel like that was actually supposed to come out. But this maybe it fell out onto the floor because it was once a soulmate, once romance, once that. But I don't know. Maybe you feel like it fell through, or it fell off, or I don't know. Somebody might have bangs, or they like bangs, or somebody likes to dye their hair different colors, or something about flowers. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Don't have to be. Or something to do with the passion. Yeah, it's like, hold on, let me get one more. I really think this Venusian was supposed to be a thing. You can be a life path 4, 2, or 6, 3, or 8. You don't have to be, but you can also be 30. Could have been with somebody for 8 years, 8 months, 4 years, 2 years, 6 years. Why am I still shuffling? My bad. And that's probably why. Could be a Gemini you was dealing with. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. Yeah, somebody wasn't, I'm not going to say they wasn't growing, or you wasn't growing, or whatever the case may be. I'm getting a couple of things with this. The growing up thing could be where somebody wasn't, they didn't learn this type of shit growing up. Love languages and all that shit is foreign to someone. They don't know, like, I'm not saying they don't know what it's about, but they don't, I'm not going to say they don't show it neither, but it's something to do with not practicing that, or, not actually doing anything about it, but know of it, in a sense. And responsibilities, maybe somebody wasn't taking care of their responsibilities as a man or as a woman, or whatever the case may be, a couple. Somebody might have not been really creative with romance. Maybe they weren't like, maybe if it's a love language thing, somebody might not be that lovey-dovey type. Maybe they're not the sensual type. Maybe they don't throw in rose petals and give flowers and all this other shit. But that's something you got to talk about, And maybe that was something that was just the barrier. Maybe somebody just didn't know how to, talk about these things, or whatever the case may be. So that could be a thing as well, for sure. Somebody might not have been okay with reading between the lines because maybe you need like clear, direct communication, or vice versa. Maybe somebody wasn't really given that. Now, this also with the growing up could be that somebody's learning that, as time go on, that they need to like kind of incorporate that. But it has to be some communication for sure, and responsibilities. You know, that's the thing. Somebody might be artistic, but could be autistic too for someone. Somebody might be artistic. One of you guys might be the artistic type where you kind of like, you get creative, you do this, that. It's all about romance and blah blah blah. You know, you're sensual because that's Taurus for you. And somebody else may be the opposite of you, where they're more like about the passion and, you know, the love and the erotic shit, you know, and they know they got empathy and all that stuff, and they know it's, you know, your soulmates and shit, but it's something to do with like the communication was off, or the love language and the communication could have been rocky, and maybe somebody wasn't being honest with the other, or somebody just wasn't being honest, period. This could be a marriage or whatever as well. But lovers is here, erotica and sensuality. I feel like you're the kind, you're more of the sensual type, or whomever. I feel like if it's you could have Taurus and Venus, I don't know, but you could be the more of the sensual type. You know, you're all about the love and the romance and the empathy and doing sweet things and cooking and like rubbing people down or giving massages and shit like that. That's you. Where somebody else might be more of just like, I mean, I feel like all that's you, passion and all that, but it's something to do with learning the lessons for maybe next time. I don't know if it's the same person. I don't know, but this could definitely be fam. This can be marriage, just lovers, whatever the case is. But it seems like it was a lot of things that fell through because responsibilities wasn't being taken care of. Somebody wasn't really wanting to give that Queen of Cups energy back and forth, and you know, they wasn't about the romance, or they just wanted to be honest about how they wanted to go about something. Give me your life path 8 or 1. I already said 8, huh? Or 5. Yeah. 41, 14, 81, 18, 38, 42, 24, 91, and 19 can be of importance. Anyways, I'm off this, and I'll see you guys on the flip. All right, Taurus, it's been real. Peace.